A lot of men today are soft, okay? And what do I mean by soft? What I mean is that men are way more invested into things outside of themselves than they are to things within. Okay, they're more focused on chasing women than chasing their purpose. Okay, you guys have to stop looking outside of yourself to find fulfillment. Now, the reason why I'm making this video, and I've been thinking about making this video for a long time, but I was looking at the Roommates channel, okay? Shout out to the Roommates, they're a great channel, and the reason why I like them is because they talk about everything, okay? Anything that can make you better, they'll probably have talked about it, and if they haven't already, then they probably will. Okay, they're a very well-rounded channel, but if you notice, their videos about women get a lot more views than their videos about self-improvement. Okay, videos about investing, videos about purpose. And this is something that I've been trying to tell you guys for a while now. Okay, these dating coaches, and I'm not saying that they're dating coaches, and I'll probably name names in this video, but understand that I'm not trying to knock anybody or their hustle, okay? Because the truth of the matter is that when you guys are watching Steph is Cold, when you're watching AMS, when you're watching Austin Dunham, or Kevin Samuels, Fresh and Fit podcast, all of these dating coaches, these dating channels, which I believe are necessary, but when you guys are watching them, you're helping them fulfill their purpose. You're helping them get to their bag. Meanwhile, you're over here trying to find out why this woman won't text you back. It's because she doesn't like you. Okay, it's as simple as that, bro. Y'all gotta stop overcomplicating things, man. You have to stop overcomplicating things. This video is straight off the dome. It's a rant, okay, because this is weighing heavy on my mind. I hate to see, a bunch of men who have all of this potential to become the best versions of themselves and to change the world, but they're more focused on, superficial things like sex and money. And I'm not saying that sex and money should be completely avoided or ignored, but at the same time, you're hustling backwards. Okay, when you chase women, guess what happens? They run away. Okay, when you chase women, they run away. Just like if you're walking down the street and a dog chases you, you're gonna run. Okay, because it's not attractive. That's not something that draws people in. Don't chase things. Become a magnet to things. Okay, by watching self-improvement videos, videos that will help you out. Okay, you are going to become the best version of yourself, and you're going to naturally start to magnetize these things to you. The women, they'll come to you. The money, it'll come to you. I'm speaking from experience, okay? I went 20 years without ever having been in a relationship, without ever having kissed a girl, any of that, okay? I was a virgin, all of that, okay? But it wasn't until I began to work on myself and find that internal, authentic confidence. Confidence that is not rooted in the amount of money that I have. Confidence that is not rooted in the amount of followers that I have or, whatever status I may have. But confidence that comes from within because I'm in tune with myself from a spiritual, emotional, physical, and mental level. By embracing who I am, I naturally begin to draw abundance towards me. And abundance includes all of the superficial desires that you may have. I am a firm believer that if you give the soul what it wants, the ego will get everything that it wants as well. Okay, because the soul is the foundation of who you are. You are a spiritual being having a human experience. And when you realize that, you awaken to the power and potential that you have over your life. You realize that you no longer need to chase women. You no longer need to chase money. You don't have to go out here and, do all of this extra stuff and watch these videos about every social interaction that you may ever have in order to attract women. Because what you'll realize is that if you have to watch those videos to get that girl, she's probably not worth your time. But you won't understand that until you become the best version of yourself, until you become a high value man or an alpha, okay, which those are all just ways of saying a confident man. A confident man. You are confident in yourself. I say that all the time, and I'm gonna keep saying it until the day that I die. That confidence is the key to abundance. It's the key to money. It's the key to women. It's the key to success. Confidence is what draws things towards you. Having that positive self-perception, believing that you're worthy of having nice things, believing that you're worthy of having a beautiful girl, not only in terms of appearance and the looks, but in terms of her spirit, in terms of her intentions, because they are out there. But when you watch those videos from dating coaches that are telling you that, the majority of women are not like that, guess what happens? You end up finding low value women who don't actually care about you, but rather they care about what you have and what you can do for them. Now, like I said, this video is not a knock to any of the dating coaches. I know I've talked bad about some of them in the past, but what I've realized is that they're only doing what they're doing because you guys are watching it. And like I said, as you guys watch those videos, they're making money from them. They're fulfilling their purpose. They're making a living and they're living good. A lot of those dating coaches are probably in relationships. I'm pretty sure a few of them are openly in relationships. These guys are not over here stressing about every social interaction that they have with women. And why is that? Because they're confident. And they're confident because they're on their purpose. That's what you guys have to understand. You have to stop taking their advice and start paying attention to the way that they're actually living. Okay, these guys are living their best lives because they're on their purpose. The women naturally follow. The women are drawn to men who are on their purpose. Because, from a biological standpoint, it provides them a sense of security. But from a spiritual standpoint, being on your purpose is the purest representation of you as a person, of you as a spirit, you being who you came here to be. Okay, we all have a purpose in life. And, obviously not everyone knows their purpose yet, which is okay. Be patient with that. But, if you're over here concerned about double texting this girl or waiting 10 minutes between every text that you send to every girl, you're not on your purpose. Okay, you're not going to be on your purpose. You're only going further away, and you're only going to repel and push away all of the potential lovers, the people that, may actually be interested in you. But because you're so, preoccupied with not wanting to seem interested in them, you end up pushing them away. And the women that are drawn to that, guess what? They should be avoided because they have low self-esteem. And when you enter a relationship with somebody that has low self-esteem, bad things happen. Okay, that's not sustainable at all. It's not sustainable. And I understand that not everyone is looking for a relationship. You may just be looking for hookups. If you're looking for hookups, then you need to be on your purpose. Because on your purpose, guess what's going to happen? You're going to get a lot of money. Okay, and when you have a lot of money and, you're confident in yourself, hookups happen naturally. Confidence is the key to all of it. Whether you want hookups, relationships, if you want a family, if you just want to be on your grind and make as much money as you can and, build your empire, you need to have confidence. Find me 5 successful people that are not confident in themselves. Okay, you won't be able to find them because confidence is the foundation. You can't build anything if you don't have a foundation. And if you try, eventually the building will collapse. Now, when I look at a channel like The Roommates and I see their video, What Every High Value Man Has in Their Investment Portfolio, that video has 13,000 views, posted 1 week ago. A few days later, they post a video titled, Fresh and Fit Share the Shocking Truth About Women on their, I don't know what the rest of the title is, but you get the gist of it. Okay, that video has 126,000 views. That's the problem right there. That's the problem with men today. And don't get me wrong. Okay, women need to be held accountable as well. And that's why I said that sometimes, these dating coaches, they can be very useful for society because there needs to be balance. Sometimes there is balance to be found in polarity. Okay, you have extremists on one side and extremists on the other side. But at the end of the day, if you want to become the best version of you and get what you truly want, you have to find that balance within. Okay, you have to find that balance within. If you stand solely on one side of the spectrum, you are going to attract people from the other side of the spectrum. Because at the end of the day, what are you trying to achieve? You are trying to achieve balance. That's what your soul wants. Your soul wants balance. Life runs on balance. And whether you strike that balance within yourself or whether you find that balance in polarity, you're going to find that balance one way or another. Because that's the nature of life. Now, I'm not saying that you need to completely disregard women, but one thing that I've learned is that you should never prioritize women over your purpose. Ever. Ever, ever, ever in your life. Because the chances are your purpose is going to contribute more to the world than your relationship with one person ever could. And like I said, because the universe runs on balance, if you focus on your purpose, women will be drawn towards you. Because the universe wants you to find that balance between your purpose and women. Okay, because being in a relationship is a very fulfilling and rewarding experience. But at the same time, It won't mean anything to you if you don't know who you are, if you're not in a relationship with yourself first. Okay, you have to stop looking for that validation from women, because that's really what you're looking for. You're looking for validation deep down inside. You know, a lot of you guys have trauma deep within you. It's embedded in your subconscious mind, and you're allowing it to dictate your life. You're letting girls who rejected you back in elementary school live in your head, rent-free, prime real estate. Okay, they're making more money off of you than you're making off of yourself, because they're living in your head rent-free. And then they're renting out the property to different tenants, because every girl that you try to, establish any type of connection with, you project that trauma onto that girl. And that's where you end up with commitment issues. The point is this: stop placing women over your purpose. You have to be willing to look within and trust and have faith that when you look within, everything that you desire from outside of you will flow your way. I'm living proof of that.